7.
She had a protection order served on her. And they supposed to been serving him the papers.
Tonight, a WNCN investigation is revealing startling new information about the shooting death of a Franklinton woman. Good evening, I'm Sean Maroney.
And I'm Sharon Tazwell. Thanks for watching. Police say Gary Yarborough shot and killed his ex-girlfriend Tracy Williams Sunday night in a Food Lion parking lot. Officers arrested Yarborough the next morning in Raleigh. WNCN Sbraccia is live with the new information we just learned. Steve.
Well, this is a classic case of the interplay between various agencies and jurisdictions, in this case the Wake County Sheriff's Office and the Johnston County Sheriff's Office here in Smithfield. And despite best attempts to do the right thing, it appears that somehow things fell through the cracks.
She did everything she's supposed to. Just the system failed her.
William Stewart told me yesterday how his daughter filed a protective order against ex-boyfriend Gary Yarborough. Today, we found that paperwork. On July 6th, Tracy Williams filed a motion for domestic violence protection, describing how Yarborough kidnapped her outside a beauty salon on July 5th and forced her to drive at gunpoint to his Zebulon home. There, she says, he put the gun into his mouth and threatened to kill himself.
She talked nice to him until she got away. That's when she went and had the paper stuck on her.
Our investigation uncovered multiple paperwork. First, the protective order filed on July 6th. Then another on July 13th saying the defendant hadn't been served. And yet another on the 23rd of July saying the defendant had still not been served. Williams filed that order in Wake County. The sheriff's office there tells us the order was forwarded to Johnston County for service. Here's why. Yarboroug's home has a Zebulon zip code, and that's a town in Wake County. But in this area, it gets a little bit confusing because Wake County ends, and this home here is actually in Johnston County. So it was up to the Johnston County Sheriff to serve those papers. They tell us they received the protective order on July 7th and tried several times to serve papers on Yarborough. The Johnston County Sheriff says those attempts ended on July 20th when their officers were told that Yarborough didn't live at that address anymore and the paperwork was mailed back to Wake County. Now here's the really sad part. This piece of paper right here, it says that a new court date to re-up the protective order was set for July 30th. And Williams, unfortunately, died before she could ever make that court date in the future. Reporting live, I'm Steve Sbraccia, WNCN News.
All right, Steve, thank you. And under North